Hello class, welcome back to your English class from home. Welcome class to your video class, your English video class. I'm teacher Ivan and I give you welcome. Welcome to this class. As you can see, I open a little bit the space here. Almost the size of my arms. That's excellent, right? So class, welcome. How are you today? How do you feel today? Oh yeah? What is the date today? Perfect. And how is the weather? Is it hot? Is it cold? How is it? Perfect. Okay, I want you to write down those answers on the comments below. And one more question. Are you ready for this? What is your daily routine in the mornings? For example, teacher Ivan have this daily routine, which is I woke up, I make a cup of coffee and toast with butter on top and sugar. And I eat my toast and I drink my coffee every morning. That's what I do every morning. What do you do every morning? Please write it down in the comments, teacher. I woke up, I take off my pajamas, and I eat breakfast. Simple as that, if that is your daily routine. All right, now let's activate a little bit, all right? We are going to do a little exercise, and this is just a stretching, so we can wake up and we can start learning, all right? This is what you have to do. You have to put your hand here in front of you, on your nose, then go down to your chest. Take your other hand, your left hand, and your right hand, all right? Put your left hand here and stretch like this. There you go, that's the spot. And then to the other side. There you go. Ready? All right, now we're going to do another exercise. Really simple, okay? You do the sign of okay with your right hand and you point to it with your left hand, like this. And then you change. And change. And change. And change. And change. And change. It's difficult, but you have to try it sometimes. A few times try it sometimes until you get it correctly. Alright? There you go. And that's it. We finish. Now for the last part of this wake up exercise, we are going to shake all the sleepiness away. How are you going to do it? Well, you're going to start on your head. Take all the sleepiness. Put it here. All the sleepiness. And throw it away. Perfect. Perfect. Now we are ready to start with today's class, which is really, really good. Right? So pay attention. I'm going to show you some objects and you're going to tell me what they are. What is this? Well, I can see that it's a container, right? And you can see some cookies right here. Okay, so I assume that these are cookies, right? All right. What about this one? It's another container, but this time is a container of, what is it? Chips, right? So what is inside of this? It must be chips, right? Well, let's see. Oh, check it out. These are pencils. So what is here? I have paint, I have thread, some more paints. This is a cookies box, right? Yeah. But when I finish all my cookies, well, I had two options: or throw this away, or reuse it. Recycle. Okay? So what is recycle? Recycling is taking trash and turn it into something that you can use. For example, this container of chips will be on the trash, but I decided to recycle it and use it as a container for my pencils and my colors. Right? So now you know that recycling is turning waste or trash into something usable. Amazing, right? Wow! Now we are ready to the reading because we already know what recycle is. Now let's take your book, English book number 2. English book number 4, and let's go to the page number 58. Let's go. Okay, so now we are on page 58. Page 58, and we can start reading. Let's start by reading the title of this. The title of this story. The story is Let's Recycle. But before that, we have something interesting here. It's called Activate Your Brain, right? This little question serves the purpose of making you think, right? So let's read it. It's right here. Activate your brain. Do you know what the word recycle means? Super easy. You already know the answers, right? Let's continue. The instruction says, listen carefully to the story. Follow along with your finger. Super perfect. So you have your book and you have your finger. Actually, you have 10 fingers, right? We're going to use only one. All right? You take your finger and you put it on the beginning of the story, which is 4. That is the first word of the story. And let's begin. For many years, people used the earth's resources however they wanted, cutting down trees, using water, and polluting the air with cars and factories. Everyone thought that clean air, water, and forests will last forever. All right? So here we have the first paragraph. So in the beginning, we started using all the natural resources like they were never going to end, right? But guess what? They are going to end. So now is the time to recycle. Let's continue. But now we know better. We all need to start thinking of ways to save things, reuse, and recycle in order to keep our earth green and healthy. Recycle and reuse. Some of the things you can do to help are so easy you can start right now. For example, you can use both sides of a blank piece of paper, not just one side. And remember to turn off the sink faucet while you're brushing your teeth. You can save a lot of water. So when you are brushing your teeth, did you close the faucet? Perfect. Continue. Take your lunch to school in a reusable lunchbox so you don't have to use a new paper bag every day. I know all my students use this. All of my students use reusable containers to take the breakfast to the school, right? So congratulations for being so conscious and doing things the correct way. Let's continue. Also, help your parents recycle paper, plastic, and glass bottles. Let's have a quick pause and let's think. We have this part here. Check for understanding. In what ways can you start helping to save our planet's resources right away? So you have a lot of options, right? You can reuse and recycle. You can take care of the water by closing the faucet. You can use both sides of a sheet of paper. Okay, perfect. What things can you recycle at home? Super easy. You can recycle containers, right? And more things. Let's continue. Let's go to the next page, which is 59. And let's begin. Those are some easy things to do right now. But there are other earth-friendly activities you can do that are fun and also make a big difference. Like what? Plant a tree. Plants makes oxygen. Plants make oxygen, and each tree moves 1 ton of pollution from the air during its lifetime. So, if you plant a tree, that tree is going to give us oxygen and it's going to clean all this pollution. Pollution is when the air is really dirty. Let's continue. You can pick up trash in your neighborhood, at school, at the park, or wherever you see it. Make it a fun activity with your whole family. And whatever you do, don't litter by dropping candy wrappers or other trash on the ground. I know that all of my students take care of their trash. If they eat something, they pick up the trash and they put it on the correct place, right? Perfect. Let's continue. You can do some creative recycling too. Don't throw away that old sock. Make it into a hand puppet. All it takes is some glue, buttons for eyes, and maybe a little felt. Almost every kind of household trash, including plastic cups and worn out clothes, can be made into some kind of cool art. I love art. So now you know. When you have a old sock, by the way, I have a really cool socks today. Check it out. But when these socks get old and they've ripped, well, I can turn them into puppets. And that will be amazing. Let's continue. Are there old tires at your house? Those can be made into swings with a bit of rope and a sturdy tree to swing from. With a little imagination, you can come up with lots of ways to reuse ordinary objects. So start recycling. Every little bit helps to make our earth cleaner, happier place to live. Alright, and we have here pictures of what you can do with old socks, like these puppets. Okay, let's check for understanding. What other things could you do to help our planet? What can you do? Excellent, that is a good answer. What are some examples of creative recycling? Let me give you a clue. Hello. Hello. I'm an old sock. Me too. Perfect. Alright, class, now that we finish this, let's make a little break. Let's start by rubbing our hands up, then go down. Make a little ball and then blow it away. Excellent. Okay, let's continue to the next page. The page is 60. And let's read the instructions. It says, read the following sentences, then fill in the blanks. Use the words from the word bank if you need help, right? Let's see. We can many different things and materials. We can what? We can plant, help, bags, trash, energy, or recycle. Recycle, perfect. So we're going to write down recycle. Perfect. Number 2, turning the light off when you leave a room conserves. So we already use recycle. We have plant, help, bags, trash, and energy. Turning the light off when you leave a room conserves energy. Perfect. So we write down energy. Number 3. So we cross energy. Number 3. It is a good idea to recycle plastic and paper bags. Perfect. Paper bags. Number 4. Putting the where it belongs is an easy way to help our planet. Putting the what? The trash. Perfect. And we cross trash. All right. Number 5. You can a tree and take care of it. You can plant a tree. Correct. And we cross it. And number 6, we should all our planet in our own way. We already know the answer. We should all help our planet in our own way. And we finish this page. But let's take a look. These are some objects that you can recycle. You see them? All right. Let's go to the next activity. Let's read together. Read the following statements. Write if the statement is true or false on the lines. All right. Let's begin with number 1. We have overused our planet resources. That is true or false? Sadly, it's true. Right? Number 2. Earth resources will last forever. That is false, right? All right. Number 3. Reusing and recycling are ways to help our planet. That is true. Having all the lights on at your house is a way to help. That is false. Completely incorrect. Number 5. We should save water all the time. That is true. Paper, plastic, and glass can be recycled. That is true. Number 7. Trees remove pollution from the air. True. And class, we finish page 60. Celebration. Celebrating by stretching your arms really long. Alright class, we are almost finished with this video class, so let's focus on the next page, which is the last one for today. Alright, are you ready? I am ready. Are you ready? And you? What about you? And you? Perfect. Everybody's ready. Let's go. On page 62, let's read. Enrich visible thinking. That is the title of the page. Critical thinking. Evaluating ideas. We are going to take some ideas. It says work with a partner. Write the following ideas in the do or don't column according to how they help or don't help our planet. Add one of your own ideas to each column. Easy. Let's check the ideas. We have keep the air clean, pour oil down the drain, recycle materials, turn lights off, throw trash on the street, conserve water, cut trees, waste energy, destroy the environment, reuse paper items. Alright, so let's pretend we are together on this, okay? And we are a team. Let's do it together. Let's go. Let's check the first idea. Keep the air clean. Is something you have to do to make the planet a better place? Yes, so let's write it down. keep the air clean. Perfect. Number 2, so we already used this one. Pour oil down the drain. So, do you think it's a good idea to put oil down the drain? It is not. So let's write it down on don't. Don't pour oil down the drain. Okay? We already used this idea. Number 3, recycle materials. That's something you have to do. Recycle materials. Yeah. Recycle materials. Perfect. Number 4, turn lights off. Something you have to do? Yeah, to take care of the energy. Turn lights off. Perfect. Sorry. There. Number 5, throw trash on the street. So do you think throwing trash on the street is something you have to do? No. Throw trash on the street. Something you don't have to do. Don't. Conserve water. Of course you have to do it. Water is life. Cut trees down. No, don't do it because trees keep us alive. So, cut trees down. Don't. Waste energy. Exactly. Don't waste energy. Don't waste energy. Destroy the environment. Don't. And finally, reuse paper items. Yeah, you can reuse all the things made of paper. So let's write it down here. Reuse paper items. And class, finally we finished the page. Now to recap. So we know that you can recycle a lot of things and give to the trash a new use, right? And we also know that this helps the planet be okay. And if the planet is perfect, we are going to be perfect. Perfect, class. We have officially finished this class, so I want you to remember something, okay? Celebrate. And now, please remember to send the pictures of these pages to my email. You already know it. Give a like to this video, subscribe, and all the things you do, you already know what to do. And I see you on the next video. Okay, so bye bye, stay safe, take care, bye bye.